Okay, guys, so we got Vibes Bodega in the house today. Round of applause, Vibes
Yes,
Bodega.
sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. Thanks for being here. I heard about you. This isn't technically true, but I heard about you from Uriel like a week or two ago, but I had seen your page before.
Right on.
Like through, I don't know if it was through San Jose Foods. Have you done any stuff with them or like affiliated, associated with anything?
No affiliation with them.
Capsmith, maybe. I don't know.
Capsmith for sure. With
Yeah.
Sam, I've been doing a little bit more stuff with Sam.
Okay.
That's his name if you didn't know
Yeah,
who
yeah, yeah.
Capsmith was. But with San Jose Foods, I've showed up to some of their pop-ups and we've sold our merch
Yeah.
in their pop-ups.
So the bros, yep.
But other than that, I haven't really had any affiliation with them. So
Okay. Yeah, it's just the branding, the hat branding for sure. Capsmith, because I'd met him like a year or two ago through my friend Chris, who was with San Jose Foods back in the day.
yeah.
So you might have met Chris and stuff like the best Bay Area foods. And all
So
them.
I met Chris actually through there's a Thursday night market in
Yeah.
Japantown.
Yep. Oh, that's right. I was just there.
Yeah. So shout out
Not at
to
the market, but-
Zach Waldron, who's making magic there at the Gordon Beers on Taylor Street. That's how I met Chris and the other Zach as well.
That's the food trucks and everything.
Yeah, the best Bay Area foods. You know, shout out to them as
Yeah,
well.
Zach's.
They're always inviting me to do collaborations with them. I've done a couple with them, and I appreciate
That's
it.
probably where it was then.
Yeah.
Because I'm always with all them.
Yeah, so those shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
And then shout out to, like I said, Zach Waldron, because honestly, if you haven't gone to one of those events on Thursdays nights right there in Japantown, you need to go.
Yeah. They are fun and the food's really good.
Yeah.
I went back when it was only food. And so now I think they do have the market where they're selling the clothes, like the thrifted vintage.
The
and
market,
everything.
the beers, the food.
The beers. You like
pull
beers?
up, pull
More
up
beers.
any Thursday night.
Bro, I'm so hungry right now. This is the wrong time to do a podcast. I'm so hungry. Like, I want to eat, want to fast for church. But no, that's good. Okay, yeah. So your reputation precedes you because through Chris and all them, I had seen your that's where the name's familiar to me by.
Yeah, so with time as well, we've done a lot of marketing. So most likely as well, you've seen me on a lot of social media, Facebook, Instagram, just promoting our gear. But that's pretty much it. You know,
Yeah.
here trying to represent San Jose as best as we can, you know, giving it a little bit more of a different style.
You guys running a lot of paid ads to
Yeah.
get content out there?
Yeah,
Okay, so
exactly.
you're big on that.
Yeah,
And it works.
it actually works.
It turns a profit.
Exactly, because if you don't stay up to date with like social media and stuff like that, you're gonna fall behind, and you know your name's not gonna be out there. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I always tell my clients like I was just got off a call. That's why this was all just so last minute. I'm just kidding, it wasn't. But
I was just driving by and I said, hey, I know this guy.
he's like, you know what? I've seen that on social media, Jam Tight. I'm gonna stop by. Let's do an interview. That'd be crazy.
Let's do it.
One day we'll get to that point. But yeah, the consistency of the content is more important than anything else. Because
Exactly.
people will forget you exist. Like, you want them to know you're there for that service when they think of needing that service. That's what I've always
Exactly.
said.
Learning, like, you know, I have San Jose pride because honestly, I've had a lot of people tell me, I'm from San Jose, but I moved to Texas. I moved to Nevada.
Yep.
I moved, you know, because if like we are surprised when we start packing orders of like what states they go to. Like we've literally have delivered to Hawaii, Alaska, Texas, New York, Oregon, and it's kind of just like
It's sick though.
it's insane.
That's how you know it's growing, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's always that kind of stuff. Like, you're getting those orders to places, or you're picking up clients in the most random places. Like, the online business is just, but through the word of mouth of knowing you exist and them staying tapped into the Bay Area. And
exactly.
that's kind of crazy that it just spread. That's the best part of social media. Besides
Yeah.
the friends, like, that kind of stuff is like, yo, I'm shipping to Texas today. Like,
No,
all right,
yeah.
cool.
At times when I see like, because on our e-commerce it tells us how many times somebody has ordered, and I've seen certain people order like up to like 8 times, and I'm kind of just like,
Those
okay.
repeat customers, bro.
I'm kind of just like, okay, either you really like my merch or you have a lot of friends you want to give my merch to.
Both. You never know. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I love. Oh man, you're doing Shopify, or
Yeah, I'm doing Shopify.
so how you doing? How you doing? Everyone always talks about their numbers. You don't have to talk about your numbers, but
We're
doing pretty well.
We're doing well, honestly. For it to be, this is going to be our 3rd year, so selling on Shopify itself, we're doing
Dang.
really well. It really popped off really big last year when we actually started pushing it a little bit more on social media, of doing all that.
Ads and everything,
And then this year went like a lot of people knowing about us and being like, oh yeah, I wanted to wait until the holiday season because of your guys' specials and stuff like that. So I get it. Everything's expensive in the Silicon Valley, like I tell so many people, and I get it, but everybody has to make their living as well.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely more on that side, like the 100 Supreme, all that stuff. Supreme I guess goes on sale once a year now, but I'm always just waiting for those emails to start coming through for the sale stuff. And even then, I'm just like I wait to pull the trigger because I have to really want it. You know what I mean? Like,
no, definitely.
And your stuff for sure is like one of those, like, it's right in the vein of, like I was saying, like Cap Smith and stuff and San Jose Foods, like. It's just cool stuff, like
absolutely.
And I was born there. I was raised here in Morgan Hill, unfortunately.
Morgan Hill is awesome. Honestly, I like the quiet vibe and everything, but it's like the culture and everything is in San Jose. Everything like the downtown, Japantown. You know, you got your stuff on the east side, tacos, burritos, food, and stuff like that.
You gotta stop talking about food. I'm so hungry, bro. I keep forgetting. That's funny.
And then you go to like kind of like you go Campbell and stuff like that. You're going into more like luxury restaurants and coffees and stuff like that. Like just this earlier today, before even coming here, I went to Saloon to taste it, and honestly, it's actually pretty good for it being kind of like a healthy smoothie.
But healthy. You said it's called Saloon?
Saloon, right there on Bascom. You know, so shout out to them.
Everyone's getting the shout outs today. all the places you support. You're supposed to be talking about you, bro. We're supposed to be shouting. No, I'm just kidding.
For me, I've always like, we've gone to the point where if we support small businesses, you know, we go a long way. I rather kind of expose a lot of them, just because, you know, everybody needs to grow. Everybody needs to eat. There's more than enough for everybody to eat.
That's true.
You know, just like you know, you're a small business. You know, you help out your community. You help out the music community.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to yourself. You know, the things that you do to, you know, make people grow. Because without you, I don't think there'd be a lot of more people kind of growing in that industry as well.
Dang. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Pounded on that one for sure.
Absolutely. You know.
Yeah, I was gonna say what I think is really cool, and we'll get into your story. I know we just start going, but I do want to hear the story, and I think the people want to hear it too. There's not usually a lot of long form content about people's stories and testimonies, but
we'll leave it at a cliffhanger though, so people want more.
We'll make sure the camera dies right. we'll start talking about it at 1:20, and then we'll just never finish.
To be continued.
Part 2. No, I love how like the camaraderie and like the respect and how like for example, we keep bringing up Cap Smith. We're gonna have to tag him in this at this point, but like you guys are doing similar things, right? Like with the clothing and the hats. But you guys respect each other, like you love each other, you're still supporting each other, you're still putting each other on, and it's not like competition, it's friendly competition, right? It's like
it's no competition. I feel like there's no competition with anybody, because just the way how I go back to everybody needs to eat, and just like, for example, you have Vans right now. I have Nikes. We have different tastes, but they're still shoes. We're still supporting a brand, but they're shoes, you know? And not everybody has the same style. So some people might like his style. Some people might like my style. Some people might like SJ Food styles, you know? It is what it is. And we got to respect everybody's kind of, I guess, style and individualism. Is just like a person who likes comic books like yourself, and somebody who just likes to be kind of more of a luxury person. That's more of like tuxedos and stuff
Louis
like
Vuitton
that,
and all the high-end type of stuff.
Like that's kind of trying to be flashy and everything, and
that's just what they like.
That's just what they like. I like hoodies and jeans.
Bro, same. I just took mine off. But
you'll see me dressed up for like maybe a holiday party or something like that. But
collared shirt. Yeah, there you go. Right,
exactly.
It's the creatives.
Yeah. So other than that, you'll see me in hoodies and jeans and Nikes and
those ones are sick though.
And Adidas and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't care. You know, like honestly, at the end of the day, I'm gonna get buried however I get buried. I'll leave that to my kids.
In a suit.
Exactly. I'll leave that to my kids.
Yeah. No. But the funny thing is lately I've been wearing Vans, but like, bro, I've been a shoe head since I was like 12, 13. Oh, yeah? So like I got like 40 or 50 pairs.
I've been a shoe guy since 15 years old.
Yeah.
Honestly.
See, so
these ones, I want to say I bought them like 3 years ago.
Yeah, those ones were cool.
Yeah.
That collab, what collab was that again?
I don't recall, but yeah,
I was gonna say I might have to lift them up for the people, bro, because
Yeah.
I think the angle's a little, but sick shoes. Yeah, but it's funny though, because when the shoe heads all want the same shoe, then there's hype.
yeah, no, definitely.
But that's the good thing about
The
it.
thing is, as well, it's like with these ones, when I got them, the good thing is always having connection. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
You know what's funny about that though? I'll just say this: I won't name names because they're they're family, but I do have some like connections. Like they've been working at all kinds of crazy places over there in the shoe industry, right? And it's like, I think the first time I met him, I was like, "Hey, bro, like." It was like a funeral or something, and he was in town. I was like, "Mom, that's the guy who works at," back then it was Converse, right?
Okay.
And I was like, I want to say hi to him, but like it was like my first intro to like people in the industry, and I was just getting into shoes. And my mom was like, "Mijo, just go say hi, like say hi, like you'll be fine." Like I'm like, but I don't want him to think I'm using him to get free shoes. And
of course,
she's like, it's not. Like if he offers this one thing, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh yeah, my cousin told me how he met you at like the last event, and he said he got some really cool shoes, but I wasn't asking, right? I was just bringing it up, and he's like, oh yeah, bro, like give me your address, I'll send you some shoes like right now. So he sent me 2 pairs of Converse, and like, but like even that, like I don't hit him up for the stuff I want. Like I've still been paying resale for the last couple of years, bro. Like, cause I'm just like, I don't want to use a connection to get something like in my head that's like cheap, or not cheap, but like I'm not hitting you up for a pair of shoes. Like if
that's just how kind of like how our culture is, with
Yeah.
us Hispanics, like we like to work hard for what we get.
Yeah, and like I just feel like if that day ever comes, I always say it's like a baby Keem, like Kendrick type of thing, because like I love fashion so much and I love clothes so much, and I'm like, he's technically the guy that I could go to for anything,
Right.
but like baby Keem didn't for you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of built the relationship, the friendship over time. I've known this guy obviously for 20 years, but closer in the last few years, and I'm just like, maybe one day like something cool come from it, like in music or something, but I'm not sitting here banking on that to be my ticket to like, I mean, obviously, I guess I never had to, but like to like get a big placement or anything. I've never looked at people as like an item to like get something from them. So
no, 100%. Honestly, it's just like if you hit, like people have told me, if you ever become a millionaire, you're gonna go with the fancy cars and the stuff like that. But like, no, you'll see me here grinding the exact same way how I'm grinding. Like at times, I feel like money just gets to people's head, and it's just kind of weak-minded people at times. It's like, as long as you have a good head on your shoulders, you'll be fine, and you'll keep on growing. Like a lot of people in the industry, they have a good head on their shoulders, and all they do is hustle and live a good life. It's just like how one day I was watching either TikTok or Instagram, and they're like, I want to be rich enough so if one day I wake up and one of my family members is sick, I can take care of them.
Yeah.
Not
you
buy
can stop working, and
exactly, not buy luxury cars, not buy that big old house, but just live comfortably.
Yeah. And that's what I've said. I've always, it's like this place, I just want to get a house. I just want to get a car, like, nothing crazy. Like, I just want to be able to take care of myself. Right.
Exactly.
That's the first step. Obviously, you get to that point.
Yeah.
Things can change moving forward, but like you're still going to be the same man. The money's not going to define you, right?
100%.
So, no, that's good. But yeah, I want to get into the story. I love hearing the stories.
Of course.
So how'd you get started? How'd you get here? Like the following, right? We all know the following. We all see the following, but like the work that it took to get to this point to inspire other people, probably inspire me too.
Absolutely
love the stories.
So it's just like I tell so many people, I did have a brand before this that a lot of people don't know about, and I was a kid. I was working for a company that I can't say names about.
We don't name names here.
Not just that, it's just that I have an NDA with them.
That's good. Hey, you're honoring it.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
And, I saw a lot of the background stuff for them, and, I built up a brand that didn't hit as hard as this brand. And, I kind of just let it go, and I focused more on going into the painting business. I got into the painting business. Name is RR Pro Painting. And, I actually made that grow, started learning about marketing, how to promote that company, how to get customers for a service company.
Yep.
And then I started seeing more like really bland San Jose stuff, and I was kind of just thinking to myself, I think I could do something better. You know, it's just a whole regular. I'm not trying to bash on the on like the regular San Jose like baseball teams, but it's just everybody had that, and you keep on seeing it everywhere.
San Jose Giants hats,
and it's really bland. They don't really do anything.
It's just simple logo, and they stuck with it forever.
Yeah, and then you see a lot of those hoodies with the back just an outline of San Jose, and I'm like. I think I could do something better.
For sure.
So I started with a couple simple designs, and for some reason, Shark Infested kind of came to mind. So I started putting everything with San Jose Shark Infested.
That's sick.
You know? So everybody was kind of just like, okay. And I started doing little pop-ups here and there, just kind of testing the waters.
While working full-time.
Exactly, while working full-time. And I was just kind of just testing the waters, making sure what people like, what people didn't like, and it actually started popping off pretty well. People started asking me, hey, are you gonna do hoodies? Hey, are you gonna do shirts? Hey, are you gonna do tank tops? And I was like, so you guys really like this? Okay.
Yeah.
And then with time, it's like every season you have to come out with something new. So I started coming out with new designs, new styles. I post up different designs on social media and be like, what you guys feeling?
It's the work,
you know. So with time, it started growing from there, and honestly, just meeting the right people, meeting the right connections, and people, like you said, word of mouth goes a very long way, honestly. So, you know, from word of mouth, we've been at this we're entering, this is the third year that we are going to be entering. Shout out to Sueños. We're going to actually be having some of our clothing brand at their stores starting this February. So if you don't want to shop online and you want to see the merch in person, you can actually shop there. Sueños is in downtown, so check them out. So I was juggling between the painting business and this clothing brand. And then I ended up opening that Shopify store, trying to get more of my product out there. Trust me, the first couple of months, it was kind of a little bit slow because not a lot of people like shopping online. They're kind of iffy, especially since you're a new brand. Like seeing you in person, they'd be like, don't you have a brick and mortar? I'm like, I don't have a brick and mortar.
I got a pop-up.
I have a pop-up. I'll be here.
I was like,
but the only thing is that since I don't carry all my merch, because honestly, trust me, from being just 2 designs, we have maybe about 20 different designs, about 16, 17 hats. Couple hats already sold out. I'm trying to order a couple more to get more hats in. We have five brand new hats coming out mid-February. And then it's just been insane, kind of just carrying everything. And then, like I mentioned to you, you know, we're trying to help out those small local brands as well. We're offering, you know, marketing, we're offering content services and stuff like that as well. So that's kind of our whole new adventure nowadays, trying to promote those small brands so they grow. And
do you push any of that? Well, I mean, Vibes Bodega that's from what I've picked up, that's the podcast, that's the brand, it's all on that page. And so when you're helping these local businesses grow, that's like the biggest page that helps push it the most in terms of like organic views and
exactly, because they get to see everything that we're actually doing at the moment, the other people that we're collaborating with, the type of audience that we actually have, that it's all San Jose based, that we're actually from San Jose, we're not from somewhere else. We grew up in everything from San Jose, so we're here supporting our people, our community. You know,
that's the biggest, and that's what I'm learning here too, is like born in San Jose till I was 7, but raised up here, like just there's so many local businesses that don't know what social media marketing is, how, like the guys like us who've made some money online, right? Money online, like built our businesses online, so to speak, right? Your marketing came in person and learning that way, but then also doing it online and telling them, hey, it's possible.
It's possible because I showed them the numbers.
Always.
That's the critical thing. They're like, It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Well, what have you
let,
done?
Let me show you.
Yeah.
You know,
Look at
and
the
it's
Shopify,
like,
right?
And
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, you have 15,000 people just follow, or 14,000
that
people
came
following
over
you.
time.
Yes,
Like
but then they look. I'm all like, okay, these are the people following me, but this is how many audience I actually have, because you know, the people who follow you compared to the people who visit your page
Pay
to
attention
just
to you.
kind of
Yep.
sometimes be nosy.
no, hey, well, there's that, but then there's also just like the content that does well that brings people to the page. We
Exactly.
can't avoid that either.
Yeah.
You know, like, and that's not lying. We're not lying about metrics, but at the end of the day, we're saying you can do it too.
Absolutely,
Do you
100%.
want us to help you or no? It's a simple yes or no question at the
Yeah,
end of the day, right?
definitely.
And if it's a no, it's okay. It's
Yeah.
not bad blood. You move on.
Yeah,
It's
honestly.
just business. In that sense, it's okay. It's all good.
Yeah,
You move on.
100%. And but I feel like not just social media, but word of mouth. As long as you're a good person and you offer a good service to people, whether it's food, coffee, it's
important.
anything, I think you'll do really well.
Yeah, that's the heart. That's
Yeah.
the heart of the person. It's like with the events that we do here every couple weeks right now, every 3 weeks for this next one. But like, people are like, "Whoa, wow, I didn't even know." And then they meet you as a person. Oh yeah, I want to work with you, or I want to shoot content, or because they like you. Like
Exactly.
it's important because you're not trying to use people.
Exactly.
You're not in this world of scamming where everybody's scamming for everything. It's like, no, we're just trying to help you grow. In
honestly.
reality, that's it.
It's just like you mentioned about the guy with the Converse. It's like if
Yeah.
if I really wanted to pop off way bigger than, because right now, to be honest with you, I feel small, you know,
Yeah, I mean,
and compared to like a lot of people. But if I really wanted to
yeah.
tap into like really bigger things, I just kind of give them the call, and honestly, I could be bigger and stuff like that. But it's like I go back to our culture, you know, we're Mexicans. We like to work hard for what we want, and honestly, it's not that we don't want to give them credit. It's just like we want to say we did it, and
Yeah.
this is how we can build it, because we can kind of be like, hey, we could do this for you as well.
yeah. But you've also talked about off camera when we met the importance of delegating in a team too.
Exactly.
That you've built out at this point to make yourself the CEO of this whole thing.
Exactly.
Where you're
and-
not having to run around and do the physical work anymore all the time.
Exactly. So that goes to another shout out to my camera guy and to my wife, honestly, because if it wasn't for the backbone of my team, you know, I wouldn't be able to delegate a lot of things. Like my wife is the one that packs the orders, you know. We ship, like she ships them off. She doesn't technically doesn't have a job anymore, because I was able to do that for her. That's for her
awesome.
not to actually work, and
you've
just
done it.
pack orders and, you know, take them. And like
Yeah.
if people want to pick up stuff from the house at times, you know, because like
That's
I
sick.
mentioned back to where not everybody wants to order online. Some of them wants to pick things up. You know, they're more than able to do that just because,
It's cool.
you know, there's somebody there.
Yeah. And it'll get so big to the point where it's like you can't even be doing that. You know, it's like you have
Exactly.
like a PO box, like a drop box or something that people can come through, like, or like a store one day. You know,
No, that's that times that kind of gets me nervous. Just like people knowing where I live at times,
Yeah.
because it's kind of just
Little
like
bit.
you know, they have my address and stuff like that. But it's
but it's such a small thing. Like, not saying what you're doing is small, but like, it's a hat or a shirt. You know what I mean? It's not like they're coming through and you're giving them gold bars where they're like, oh, I could go there. You know, like there's money there.
it just kind of got more liability wise, you know, because I have two little ones. That's pretty
the
much
kids,
it.
man, the kids.
So it's just kind of just like, oh yeah, I know your dad. Come here. It's like,
you're like, maybe not that far.
yeah, it sounds kind of just like, yeah. So it's just kind of things like that. So at times, like
the kids,
yes,
man.
like yes, you could come pick things up, but kind of just like
It's the kids.
I rather ship things to the people.
It makes sense. Yeah, I mean, and you'll move more towards that. Like as time moves on, like you'll
Definitely,
dial
100%.
dial that in.
You know, we got to manifest what we want to do in the long run, and you know, we technically don't want a brick and mortar. We want to stick to online.
Yeah.
But we do want to kind of like yourself open up a shop to kind of just like be able to have like a working space of like the podcast, the clothing brand, my painting business. Maybe we open one or two other things that we're just in the talks about.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like a room for like doing photo shoots for the clothing brand, or if other people want to do photo shoots and stuff like that. You know?
It's always a great service
exactly, and kind of just manifesting that to this year to see what's the next steps.
Yeah.
Not just for Vibes Bodega, but the Vibes Blueprint, which is the name of our podcast, and then my painting business or our pro painting.
Smart, yeah.
So just kind of just like I mentioned, I have a couple businesses all running at once, and like same thing with the agency, having a room for, you know, the agency.
That'd be cool. Like you have like 4 separate rooms, you know?
Exactly.
Working out of, or maybe one big space where you can market all the products. But...
Exactly. So it's just kind of manifesting and making sure what's the next step after every single thing. But
that's important, right? Because we hear the word manifesting and we're just like, I'm just gonna think about it all day. It's like, meh. Like if I thought about this place all day and I never came here and put the stuff on the walls, guess what wouldn't happen?
Exactly.
There wouldn't be stuff on the walls.
Exactly.
Like, there wouldn't be a podcast space. Like, but it's time though. I think time's really important to think about in that too, because we can get so on our head and be like, this needs to happen tomorrow. This needs to happen today. And if you would have told me it would have taken me almost 2 years to get this place set to a place where it's like, hey, people could come here. The recording always could happen from the beginning, but like people could shoot content, like turning it into what it is.
Exactly.
I probably wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's where God is like, you didn't know, but like, it's all good. I didn't want you to know yet, because it can be daunting. It can be a lot. Like, and that's why it's always, my dad always reminds me, it's just day by day.
Exactly.
Just see.
It's like how I tell my camera guy, I'm all like, we learn something new every day. And same thing how your dad says, you know, it's day by day.
It
it's
really
like
is.
Some of those things, we just gotta take it one day at a time.
Yeah. And we could start stressing, like thinking about the future too much.
Exactly.
For sure. Like that was definitely happening to me. Like yesterday, there's a couple times where I was like, oh, I got this and I got the call and then this, and then like just getting stressed and like feeling the anxiety of it all, right? And I was like, nope, that's tomorrow's thing. Like we're not, we haven't even gone to bed yet. Like we're not doing that, you know? And it helps to keep the mind in check, to be here, like with what's going on now, you know?
Trying to be present.
Being present, yeah. And I get it. There's a lot that goes on. You got a lot going on, right?
Exactly.
You got kids, a family too, and providing. But you're doing it, man. Like, just commend you for that, because a lot of people can't get themselves in a position to take care of their family these days because it's expensive, or the faith. Like, I think you have a lot of faith in what you do and what you believe in. And I think that's the best part, is like you believe that it could happen no matter what, no matter the circumstances, no matter what's going on. And yeah, you've learned a lot of good skills, but I think you have a lot of faith to just believe and push.
100%.
A lot of people don't have that.
Exactly. And it's like kind of like, I've always had a really big faith, because it's just like one of those other things I was looking at the other day that says God will only will give the biggest challenges to the strongest workers, but it's like at the same time God will be able to take away everything to give you something bigger and better. You know? Yeah,
that was a hard one for me.
Exactly.
For a long time. Like, been through 2 marriages, right? So it's been almost 4 years since the second one, but those are always the things where it's like, in the moment you think it's the best thing ever, right? And then in retrospect you're like, oh God, that wasn't your will. Like that wasn't what you wanted from me. Like, I'm not saying, just hear what I'm saying, not what I'm not saying. I'm not saying God told me to divorce my wives. It's not, because that's not what happened. But I am saying, like, if it's not in his will for you in your life, and it's not the best thing, he doesn't want you to have it. He wants you to have only good things for you. So, and the best things. So that's important though, to remember. That's good perspective, is like, he might be taking it away just to give you something better, like the image of Jesus with the teddy bear. You seen that? And he's got a bigger teddy bear behind his back, and then the little girl's like, but I love it so much. Yeah, like the little teddy bear. And it's like that sometimes.
And I think that's how it happened with the old clothing brand that I had. It didn't hit as hard as this.
That's what you're saying, yeah.
Because, you know, this had to happen. You know,
Dang.
And maybe
The process.
exactly, and maybe this will actually, like I said, manifest it into something bigger.
Yeah.
Especially having such a big community, having so much support from San Jose
Yeah.
itself, and honestly, San Jose is just growing. Well,
Yeah.
what, we're 3 weeks away from the Super Bowl. It's
crazy.
here in the Levi Stadium, and then the World Cup is here in California as well.
Putting on.
You know,
Yeah.
you never
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Imagine or manifest 1,000 people buy your product,
Dude, that's
and they take it back to their country, and you're getting emails. Do you ship internationally?
Can I get this in Venezuela? And you're like, sure.
Sure. Maybe that's
Spain,
the
like-
maybe that's gonna be, because right now we
Yeah.
don't do internationally, but imagine that's the
If
next
you start
step.
getting the calls, bro, and the orders, and it's there.
Well, imagine Supreme or Diamond or the hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they all started locally and eventually did internationally. What Stuzy has a whole
Yeah.
London,
Yeah.
Paris, and you
it's
know,
true. The international, bro. I
And-
love to see it.
same thing. It's like everybody eventually will be wanting to be shark infested.
Dude, and putting on for your city is so important. Like the it's smart branding. Like
Yeah.
San Jose, like everyone loves San Jose. They love the Sharks colors. Like it makes sense, right?
Exactly.
And I don't know what the previous brand was. That's the NDA one that you're talking about.
So yeah,
Okay, so you can't say the name, but like I don't know what the logos were or anything. Maybe we could talk about off camera. But like this makes sense though. Like for
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Like this is just it. It's where you live. It's where you are. Like I'm sure if we made jam tight shirts with like Morgan, like for the kids that were here, like it's smart. It's smart, but it came at a later time. Like,
Exactly.
the idea for it, you know.
exactly. So
The
it's
timing.
just like
God's timing.
it's always on the timing. It's not on our timing, and you never know. Bigger things will happen, and maybe like we talked about earlier, you know, maybe by the end of this year we're doing bigger, better things than
never know.
where we're at right now. So we could always have another chat next year and be like, Rodrigo, where's your next collab?
The hundreds, like Diamond, Stussy, you know, like you never know.
Yeah.
Like that's the best part about it, because that's the hope and the faith and the belief is like where it can go, right?
Exactly.
And that's why I love doing these things, because it's just like, first of all, you don't know what audience you're gonna be like shown to, right? By sharing and collabing on Instagram now is so easy, thank God. You don't have to just share your friends' posts to random people who don't know you, but it just, you don't know, like, and you don't know who people know. That's why I love the stories when you're like, oh, Chris, I know Chris, like,
Yeah.
just like, well, everyone knows Chris, but
Yeah.
it's just one of those things where it's like I feel like we're all so connected. It's just like 15, 20 minutes apart.
You and I, we wouldn't be talking here if it wasn't for Uriel. You know?
Who hit me up on TikTok out of nowhere, and he has my phone number.
There you
and
go.
I was just checking my TikTok DMs because
There
he's
you
not
go.
on Instagram for the moment. But yeah, and just like, you never know, bro. Like I just love meeting people on the street in general. So then when there's a connection made for you, where it's like, hey, bro, hit up my boy.
No, trust
He's
me.
ready,
Like on our very first podcast, we did it with Insomni Bar, which is having their grand opening February 7th. They're having their grand opening
Okay.
right there on Silver Creek Drive. So there we did a podcast, and he has a big donut shop in Vegas, and he's like, I would love to do a podcast with you guys.
Okay.
And I'm kind of just like, and I looked at his following. He has like 97,000 followers. It's like, how
He
did
reached out to you.
Exactly. How did my first episode reach that?
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm kind of just like,
Those are the signs. I always call those the signs, like to
Yeah.
keep going, like
yeah,
encouraging.
So I'm kind of just like, you know. So we've been in the talks, and same thing. Either he's gonna fly out here, or I'm gonna fly out there. If we fly out there, you know, same thing. Gonna take the team, and it's not gonna be paid, but you know,
No,
kind of.
yeah, I know.
Imagine
that
kind of like whatever audience he has, be able to reach that as well. You know.
It's just the time, bro. It just takes time. Like,
Exactly.
That first one, you didn't know was gonna do that, though. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
no.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So
I love it.
every episode is just been amazing, and it's been a journey. And same thing, you know, we really didn't think of starting a podcast. I've talked about opening a podcast, but it was a whole different genre. It was more focused on my construction business, like talking to people in the industry and learning how they started. But since we started doing more of like small businesses, you know, we kind of want a little bit of not that big of a business, but just businesses in general, teaching other people, hey, if I was able to do it, you can too.
Yes, there's always that. But I do think there's something though with you interviewing within the construction space too.
Yeah, you
that
never
could be,
know.
That could be good content too, man.
Maybe
a lot of guys like you and my dad on the internet, you know.
Yeah.
Air conditioning for him. So.
Oh, air conditioning?
Yeah, he just retired out of that last year.
They do really good money too.
I mean, yeah, it was good. It's kind of crazy though, like to think that what lasted him and got him to this point in his life here only gets you so far now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that, you got to get double that.
Yeah.
To live out here now. But
yeah.
Thank God, the timing was perfect.
Yeah.
Woo! We wouldn't be in Ward Hill. I mean, we started in South San Jose, but yeah, I mean, hey, it could have worked still.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like all that. There's. It's funny. I'm gonna say like whenever you think there's not a market for something, or not that there's not a market, but you've been focusing more on the small brands and businesses, there's probably a market there also for the first idea. Like I do think it's a good idea.
100%, honestly, because there's a lot of construction companies, there's a lot of painting companies, there's a lot of a little bit of everything out here for it's that niche itself. It's just kind of what you focus on in the niche, you know?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. That's like my start on Twitter, was just like asking people questions within music. A lot of people got angry that I was asking the questions, but you were saying asking questions on your socials for your products once you started putting it out. It's really important to get feedback from the people that you're feeding. Like
exactly.
And I did that all day long for years, and it's what built the brand. It's what sustained the brand. And now it's like, it just, those questions, you got to format them differently. It's all about the copy and everything, which is crazy. But it's like you sit back and you look at it and you go, all I did was ask the internet questions and it built a brand. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, and then you give away free guitar loops and you're giving away all this free stuff. And you look back and you have 14,000 followers on Instagram, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
no, yeah. Yeah. A lot of people, that's why sometimes they'd be like, you give out so much free stuff. It's like, yeah, because I want the name of the brand to be out there. Because if you give one thing, that person will tell their friends and their friends, and that community will grow into something bigger because they'll say he's a genuine person, or I like his products, or you know, X, Y, and Z.
The heart once again, No, it's important in the world of fakes, bro. Like a lot of people just trying to use and step on to get places, and we're just good guys trying to talk about our brands and our music, and
100%.
There's nothing more to it than that, but the world likes to make it seem like it's a little different.
Exactly.
You got the haters out there.
100%.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you want to talk about? I know you're talking about 120 just to make sure everything's recording properly, but
yeah.
I shout out anything or anything else you want to share? Just
shout out to everybody who's been with me from day one, because honestly, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be where I'm at. You know, I wasn't even thinking I'd be doing an interview in general, you know? And this is like
nobody's interviewed you yet?
So far, nobody has interviewed me. People have wanted to, you know, they've told me and stuff like that, but
they've never reached out to like,
what? Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you're the first interview.
Dude, hot take.
Yeah.
That's no way. See, I would have thought that people hit you up because you got a podcast.
There you go.
It's kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
How that works.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Uriel.
Yeah, shout out to Uriel for the connections.
Because you've been at this for the podcast, and you're saying that the bar's opening up in February. So you haven't been podcasting for super long then.
So we've been doing the Vibes Blueprint since October, I would say.
Okay. Yeah. Almost 6 months almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just like weekly episodes.
Exactly.
So go watch it. I mean, you're going to see it on his page. But
the Vibe Blueprint on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay, YouTube, and then content on Instagram.
Exactly.
That's funny. We didn't even shout out your socials or anything.
Well, my social is just Vibes Bodega.
Yeah.
You know, just follow me on there. Reach out to me. I'm a cool guy. Trust me.
He's a nice guy. He's down to earth. He brought his own mic. That's how he was ready. He was prepared.
Always gotta get come ready for the battle, you know.
The battle. That's funny. Hey, well, I appreciate it, man. Rodrigo.
Yes.
You cool with your name on the internet? You want me to edit that part?
No, you can keep my name.
It's the brand. It's who you are.
Yeah. I don't mind. It's Rodrigo. You can call me Vibes or Bodega.
Vibes.
You know.
Vibes
A lot of
Bodega.
people call me Bodega, so just
Is that the thing? Is that the street thing that I
that's
see you on the street?
that's what people have been
Bodega?
reaching.
It's
Either
your rapper name.
that's what people, they'll be like Vibes, or they'll be like Bodega, or Sam always calls me Vibras, so
Vibras.
Vibras vibes, you know.
Oh,
So,
Vibras. I was like, what's Vibras?
yeah, so
The
like
V,
vibes, yeah,
Vibras. I
yeah.
got
So
you.
know,
That's funny. That's cool, man. Street credibility. You got the name. It's
exactly.
like the rapper name out on the streets. Larry June. Next
There you
one.
go.
That'd be cool.
Oh, manifested, brother.
See if we can get him out here.
Yeah.
Uriel's been talking to him in the DMs, but might be a price thing. So
Okay.
you never know. You never know.
Okay.
But that's cool, man. I'm glad to be your first interview. You're so comfortable. I would have thought you'd do. Well, you interview people.
Yeah.
But that's good. You did good, man.
I appreciate
Tell people
it.
your story. Just keep on doing it on the internet. It's good because we love it. We love seeing that stuff.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you, bro. Jam Tight Entertainment. Josh Crespo and Vibes Bodega.
Yes, sir.
Rodrigo. Got it.
All
Thanks,
right.
bro.
Absolutely.
Sick.